Hello and welcome back to the channel. So apologise, I know it's another video that's indoors, but there's a good reason for it. Now it is September, but we're still in the kids' school holidays, and I've recently got a new puppy called Wilson. So can you imagine trying to film this outside with a new puppy, my son, and all this equipment? It's not really practical, but this is such an incredible product. I just wanted to get this video out there because I'm just so excited about this. Now, what is it? This is the Ifootage Cobra 3 Monopod. This is the C180 FP version. Effectively means that this is made from carbon fiber. It extends to a length of 180 centimeters or 1.8 meters. And this little tripod at the bottom, which we'll touch upon a bit later, is a pedal. So why would you want to use a monopod to start with? Well, typically they're used more often in videography because they take up a small amount of space and they're quick to set up and very versatile. Now, when I saw the initial sort of videos on this product, I thought this would be absolutely fantastic for wildlife photography. And that's why I'm sharing this video with you now, because I think it's going to be really good as a multi-purpose product. So getting into the specs, this weighs 1.27 kilograms and it will support cameras and lenses weighing up to 8 kilograms. Now, like I said, this is the carbon fiber version and this cost about £180 on Amazon. They've actually got a £10 voucher deal on at the moment. Now, I can already hear some of you getting turned off by saying, how can a monopod be worth that amount of money? Trust me, compared to its competitors, and after seeing what this thing can do, it's definitely worth the money. Why is it worth the money? Well, because it is probably the most versatile monopod that's on the market. Now, they do make a few different versions. You can get non-carbon fiber ones that will save you a bit of money. And instead of a pedal at the bottom, you can actually get a standard ball head. So what I'll do is just show you some of the features of this monopod, and I'll explain why I think this is such a fantastic bit of kit for wildlife photography. Now, as you can see, this monopod has actually currently got legs on it. So 3 points of contact makes that incredibly stable. Now, you can actually use this as a monopod without the legs. So we literally just use this quick release system and we've now taken the legs off. Never seen anyone else on YouTube show this, but at the bottom here, we've got this little stop. That can go at the bottom of the monopod and you can use it as a standard monopod. What we'll do, we'll put this back on and you can just reattach the monopod really quickly and easily to the legs. And here comes another feature, the quick release system of the head. So we've got a Komodo K3 video head. That attaches that easily. Let's just say you want to change heads. We've put on the Ifootage MP30 ball head. Now, I just want to quickly talk about this. This is the best ball head that I've ever used. Ifootage sent this out, and this is a panoramic ball head. So you've got markings and you can twist this 360 degrees. And what you can see here is that you can mount the camera on the side, which means you can actually do vertical panoramas as well. But what I really like about it the most is the fact that it's good value for money. But when you tighten up this ball head, imagine we're just going to take a landscape photo now. As soon as you tighten up this, it does not move that ball, which means your framing does not change whatsoever, which is incredible. So yeah, what's really cool is you can just interchangeably change all of your heads, which is incredibly useful. And those 3 points of contact means that this monopod is effectively also a tripod. So you're getting your tripod features and your monopod features kind of in one, which is really, really awesome. When I was talking about the pedal earlier on, at the moment with this video head, I can go up and down, left and right. But now if I press down on the pedal just once, we've now got a full range of motion, which is really, really useful. So with the pedal version, you can move 40 degrees. With the ball head versions that they do, that'll actually allow you to move the monopod 90 degrees. So depending on which one you think would suit you better, there are different options there. I'll just take the camera off for now, and you've obviously got these snap locks, which are a lot easier than using twist locks. So you can see, you know, when they're done up, you can totally see when they're done, and they're nice and tight and are not going anywhere. Now, this is where I said that this is like a multi-purpose piece of kit. So the quick release plate that we've got up here, we've got the same on the bottom, just here. So now we've detached that, and we've got a tripod with legs that can move as such, so we can have it nice and flat on the ground, like so. We can have it sort of higher, like so. And then I like to keep it somewhere in the middle, like so. So what I'll do, I'll put the ball head onto it. So that looks just like that. And effectively what you've got then is a nice low angle shooting. So you could potentially be close to the water's edge and photograph waterfowl. You could be down low photographing rabbits, you know, anything that's going to be low to the ground you can film and photograph. And another really awesome feature is, let's just say I'm at RSPB Lakenheath, I've gone out for the day, I can use my monopod for a nice stable platform for videography and photography. And if I need low angle shots, this is where this comes in. And then let's just say I get to one of the bird hides, I can put this on your typical shelf that you photograph from on a bird hide. I don't need like a beanbag or to have the camera actually set up on the tripod, because I've got this little guy which will give me my nice stable shooting platform. And obviously I can put a video head on here really quickly and easily and change between the two. So yeah, I don't think there is a monopod on the market that's as good as this. Now, with every review that I do, I've always got to find some sort of negative, because, you know, how can you make a review on something and expect people to trust you if you don't ever say anything bad about it? And in my opinion, the downside of it is kind of the size when everything's attached. So right now, if I was to put this in my camera bag as such, as an idea of scale, it's going to be quite hard to mount this to my camera bag. So what we can do is we can take off the video head, we can take off the legs, and then strapping this to the side of my camera bag is going to be a cinch. That's a lot easier. I then need to find somewhere to put the legs, which are, you know, definitely going to take up some space, and obviously your heads, which are also going to take up some space. Obviously you could attach them to the top here, but it's maybe not as versatile for storage purposes as a tripod would be. So that would be my only real negative. I think most people, however, are going to be inclined to use this set up as so. So having it set up, let's just go with the video head for versatility, and then you can just walk around either, you know, with it like this, or you could decide to mount your camera to it, sling it over your shoulder, or perhaps just carry it down by your side. only weighing 1.27 kilos on top of your camera and lens. I don't think that's that big of an issue to carry, but that's just the only kind of little negative that I've got. But the thing is, you don't always have to take out the monopod. Perhaps you only want it for the low angles, you just take out the little mini tripod. So yeah, it's kind of strokes for folks. You're going to be setting this up a lot quicker than you will with a tripod. It's potentially, depending on how you sort of organise your bag, it could take up more space, it could take up less space. But yeah, as a monopod, it's been called the world's best monopod, and actually I do agree with that, with the only downside being, where do you store it when you're not using it? But for everything else, for its, stability, the fact that I can mount a big, reasonably heavy telephoto lens to this, fully extended, and it's staying stable even in wind, is absolutely incredible. The fact that it's made of carbon fibre, it's light and strong, the build quality, the way it looks, the amount of features that it has, I agree, it is the world's best monopod. So, like I said, Ifootage have also sent out this MP30 ball head. This thing I can absolutely recommend. I've not used it for panoramas, but perhaps that's something I can look into going forwards. But just as a basic ball head, perfect. So yes, if you found this video useful, once again I do apologise that it's been shot indoors. I'll make sure I try and include as much outdoor B-roll as I can. If you found it useful, please hit it with a thumbs up. It's absolutely essential for helping small channels like my own grow. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave that in the comment section. I always endeavour to get back to all of you. Any kind of specs or anything, information that I've missed, I'll also leave in the product description. And yeah, let me know what you think of this monopod. Once again, thank you for watching this video, and until next time.